It's going to be exciting. What's the timeline looking like? When do you want a league to happen, or does it start? How does this start?
Totally, yeah. So the way we're approaching it is sort of staggering the product part of the company and the league part of the company in terms of the product part of the company is first, because I want to make sure the units are readily available to people. So as they start seeing the sport in a more professional, legit competition setting, units are available for people. So the next year, probably 2 years, is focused very much on the product side. And I would say within the next 2 years, we'll start really introducing the league. Probably one big event to start, either, I don't know, one big city, either LA, New York, or wherever would make sense. But I would say 2 years before the league's really a big focus, because I mean, the supply chain issues, again, are making it a little bit harder to move on the product side as fast as we would want.
Right.
But definitely product first, so it's available for everyone, so that when you start promoting the league and this new sport and the competitive side of this new sport, people are ready to get their own U-ball hoop when they start seeing it and want to play for themselves.
Right. And it's a lot more accessible than, I mean, obviously this isn't the NBA's goal. The NBA's goal is just to sort of raise the awareness of basketball and get more people playing basketball and enjoying it, because at the end of the day, it is content. That's where, if you look at the majority of dollars that flows in, it's the TV. It's not, basketball hoops. But to get an industrial-sized, NBA arena type hoop, $10,000 to $20,000.
Yeah, and sometimes more. Or think about this: like a big focus of the NBA right now is their Africa initiative. NBA Africa is an awesome initiative, awesome program.
Yeah.
And think of it, I mean, with UBALL now, we can get hoops to all of those different villages for such a fraction of the cost and such a fraction of the time.
It's so needed, dude.
Yeah,
it's so needed.
I mean, it's something we have sort of in our pipeline. I think, again, working through these supply chain issues,
just about getting all the units.
Right. I mean, again, it's not to clarify. These are units that have been on the market. People are getting them now. We have the next wave of units we're waiting on, basically, and they're coming soon. But just that's the one next thing we're working on. But thinking through the UBALL's Africa initiative is very important, because it's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's a fraction of the cost. You can do it basically in a week if you want. If you had enough units, you could get most every village in Africa in a week. We could get units there.